Doch glücklich aus. Du vielleicht? Nee, auch nicht. Hier auch nicht. Du stehst hier. Ja.
P-O-R-A-E. No, I realize you can't tell me where she was deployed. Can you inform me if she's under orders not to communicate with her family? It's been a while since I heard from her. Uh-huh. But I would be contacted if she were injured, correct? Yes, I'm listed as her bondmate.
Aber gut, dass da oben schon Witwe steht.
Her name is Tasha Poré. Of course.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha.
Sorry.
Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
Ich wünschte, ich hätte gute Nachrichten dabei gehabt.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount. For the best in the business, come to Casa.
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance. Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You need to hear this.
Oh, Blue Rose of Yulin. If these humble words reach you, then I have joined my ancestors.
No, no, no.
My dream was to be by your side, a weed beside your beauty, twining together in the warm Tachanka sun.
Oh, Char.
But though you needed room to grow, still, I will remember the perfume of the scent and the soft touch of your petals.
Oh.
If my heart could not shelter you from the storm, then let my broken bones build a wall around your garden so you can grow safe and happy.
Thank you. I need to go.
Sorry. Shepard, Überbringer der Todesnachrichten.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Boah.
Include rare technology upgrades from the Terminus systems.
Ja, aber das sieht so hässlich aus.
Good hunting.
Chitin-Panzerung. Hier alles fit. Was ist mit dir denn?
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first hatched after the one who helped us? I think that's a wonderful idea.
Oh cool, nach mir wird was benannt. Also nach Shepard wird was benannt.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work. Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely.
Okay. Da ist Liara.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
It'd be nice. And who knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I guess that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then?
You got it.
Eine Abfuhr. Sorry.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello. Jetzt werden mich alle hassen, weil ich Liara Nein gesagt habe. Aber... Nein. Okay. Was... Okay. Dann fehlt nur noch Garrus. So glaube ich. Der müsste hier sein.
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
Hilfe, Entführung.
Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Yeah, you're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. We never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. Not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss.
Muss ich selber schießen?
That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside. Do it. Time to rewrite that book.
Yeah, well, next time we'll throw in a herd of rampaging cliques, and that's how you separate the rookies from the pros.
Ja, extra verlieren ist nicht drin. Das wäre auch irgendwie gemein ihm gegenüber. Was zur Hölle?
Sergeant, I have a little brother. He went off-planet to try and make money, hung with a lousy crowd. A week before the Reapers, my brother sent me this excited message. He'd found an organization with lots of pay, benefits. He snuck me a photo of the shiny new armor they gave him. White and yellow armor, ma'am.
Sie verpfeift ihren Bruder, der zu Cerberus gegangen ist. Okay. Kann man machen, muss man aber nicht. Zurück zur Normandy. Was? Adams? Ja, okay.
Commander?
Aber erstmal Kulik. Ashley. Was geht?
That is not a side of the Asari I ever want to see.
Alles klar. Hier war irgendwie, hatte ich ein Upgrade fürs Dingsfreigeschütze, glaube ich, ist das. Kurzzeitig, okay, nee. Na. Lassen wir das so. Wenig genug Punkte. So, dann Maschinenraum, Deck.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't.
Okay.
I talked with Williams. Between the 212, Horizon, and the Council's other guards, it's like death just follows her around.
Boah.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Okay. So, was möchte Techniker Adams von mir?
Commander, we've installed that thermal pipe you got us. It was quite successful. The Normandy will explode long before the core needs to vent into the engineering compartment.
So that's good news.
Need anything, Commander?
No.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Okay.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can lie. The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy.
ULG heißt Überlichtgeschwindigkeit.
All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Oder FTL, was es auf Englisch war, Faster Than Light Travel.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Ja, sie ist auch cool.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Sodele. Dann noch zu Eddie und Joker. Das Dream Team.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Moths.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Kein Problem, Edie.
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring reports of proton storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the convoy systems, critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we are not warned, very bad.
Thanks for the info, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello. Joker. Moment. Ich kann mich irgendwie nicht mehr bewegen. Aber meine Tastatur geht noch. Ich glaube, ich stecke irgendwo fest. Aha. Cool. Ich habe einen Bug gefunden. Hey Johnny, hi. Guck mal. Ich habe den agilsten Captain der Welt. Der kann sich nicht mehr bewegen. Hilfe! Mach was! Okay. Hilft nix. Ich hoffe, das ist nicht allzu weit zurück. Arg, leider doch. Ah. Na, komm. Jetzt muss ich die Gespräche alle nochmal machen. Verdammte Kacke. Wie geht's dir, Mann? Habt ihr Star Wars gespielt? Hat's Spaß gemacht? Ich wollte dich heute nicht, also ich wollte eigentlich schon, ne, nochmal schreiben, ob du vielleicht doch heute Abend, weil du ja quasi einen freien Tag hattest. Aber ich will dich ja auch nicht jeden Tag damit nerven. Ah, alles klar, ja. Gut, dann, es wäre super, wenn du mir Bescheid sagst, dann würde ich rechtzeitig aufhören und dann ein bisschen bei dir Witcher zuschauen. Oder Star Wars, ja.
Need anything, Commander?
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Okay. Jetzt muss ich nochmal zu Edie. Ihr nochmal sagen, was es bedeutet, ein Mensch zu sein. Nochmal festbuggen wahrscheinlich. Oh, bist, okay, dann musst du morgen auch nicht arbeiten. Sehr gut, sehr gut. Mir auch gedacht, also ein Tag, ne, für eine Infektion reicht nicht ein Tag.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun.
Durch was wird er denn übertragen?
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard.
Wasser?
I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the group. May I ask you another question?
Da muss man besonders aufpassen, weil du nicht nur Flüssigkeit, sondern halt auch Nährstoffe extrem verlierst. Ne? Also zu solchen Zeiten vielleicht am besten noch hier Vitamintabletten, Magnesiumtabletten und so ein bisschen extra nehmen, dass dann, weiß schon, dass nicht alles wieder verloren geht, um es mal so auszudrücken.
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth.
Okay, das hatten wir schon.
And the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't...
I see.
That was quick.
Shepard, it should take...
Okay, ich will nicht nochmal da feststecken. Los, lass mich raus. Sehr gut, danke.
Edie showed me vids of the Banshees. That's messed up.
Ja, das war echt
None of
Mist.
the Reaper's victims come out looking pretty.
Ja. Ja, alles klar. Ja, und falls nicht, kannst du dich ja noch... Ne? Ich würde es nicht überstürzen. Gerade auf der Arbeit kann das, glaube ich, unangenehm werden. So. Mit den Quarianern reden, oder? Ja, machen wir die Wissenschaftler. Das ist, glaube ich, eher was Kleines. Ja, das ist ganz normal. Das, ja. Also wenn man es gerade auf der Arbeit, ne, erfährt und dann will man nicht gleich wegen jedem Wehwehchen sagen, ich gehe nach Hause. Ja, ich glaube, das kennen viele. Aber freut mich, dass Star Wars auch wieder Spaß macht. Ich denke, es ist immer gut, mehrere Spiele zu haben. Und hast du herausgekriegt, warum Assassin's Creed nicht geht? Ich habe also nur überlegt, so vielleicht hat es Gamniacs noch installiert und wegen diesem harten Kopierschutz von dem Spiel merkt er das, dass es auf 2 Computern installiert ist und löscht es wieder auf deinem quasi. Vielleicht muss er das bei sich erst deinstallieren, bevor du es spielen kannst. Aber es war auch nur so eine Idee von mir. Ja, kann ich mir auch vorstellen, das ist ein bisschen nervig, dauernd zig Gigabyte runterzuladen und dann klappt es nicht. Würde mich auch ankreuzen. So, ich habe 6 Punkte. Ja, nee, meistens lebe ich ja, deshalb Gruppe, nö. 2 Punkte. 2 Punkte. Nee, das ist... Ach nee, das bin ja ich. Ashley wollte ich. 3 Punkte. Schütze. Sehr schön. Ja.
Our intel is minimal.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter
Ist
from the
leider
Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
teuer, vor allem wenn du dir da mit Season Pass holen willst, kostet das nochmal 30 extra.
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down and get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Hast du den Ubisoft Launcher, beziehungsweise hattest du schon mal ein Spiel von Ubisoft, was du über deren Launcher gespielt hast? Weil wenn du da 100 Punkte, durch Erfolge kriegst du da Punkte, und wenn du da 100 Punkte gesammelt hast, kriegst du 20% Rabatt auf einen Einkauf. Das könnte vielleicht interessant sein. Wissenschaftler verteidigen.
Cerberus abandoned this place. It's pretty damn chilly.
All right, just keep moving.
Bisschen wie Illum.
What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
Okay.